Hey guys, so it is time to do an update on my team project Pan. It has been an interesting month, what with me moving country, changing job, and just generally trying to keep my life fairly on track. Will we jump into it? Why not? The first thing was my primer, and I think, where was I? Yes, I was around about to here on my primer, and you can see I'm all the way up to here on it now. So I've made really good use on that, so I'm quite pleased. I don't think it's a great primer because I've noticed it's either that the primer is really bad or the foundation, and Lord knows I'm not a fan of that foundation, but it fell down. It gathers strangely on my nose. It like starts to fall away on my nose, and my nose is not oily. I don't have oily skin. It's very strange. I don't understand what's going on. It's weird. Next thing is foundation, and when I showed you guys this, it was to here, and now you can't actually see the foundation anymore, so I'd say I only have a few more pumps left. So almost there, not quite completely panned, but it's nearly there, and I'm very excited. I did figure out, however, that I couldn't apply this with a sponge. It wasn't working out with a sponge at all. And I found that if I used my Urban Decay Optic Blurring F105 brush, then it was fine. Well, not fine, but it worked a lot better. But my lord, was that a difficult one to actually use. Next thing that we shall talk about, because Lord knows there was a lot. Eye base. It is done, it is finished, it is gone, completely gone. That is going, that is leaving, it is kaput. I'm properly pleased on that, like very, like far too pleased. Next one is mascara, and this is gone, this is done. Actually, I should talk about what I'm technically replacing this with. I haven't decided yet. What I have been using is my, hold on now, everything is all over the place, is my NARS concealer in the shade Chantilly. I've been using that because I haven't pulled out a primer, but I know I have primers, so I will figure that out. I'm just going to take some time to figure it out. I don't want to just throw anything into rotation. So yes, I finished this. This is now kaput, it's going, it's gone. It's a really nice mascara. I don't really have any lashes. I rely very much on falsies, but this is a really nice mascara. I am now, where did I have it? I have a little mini Urban Decay Troublemaker mascara, and I'm using that. I don't like it very much. I struggle to get it on the lower lash line. The wand doesn't give a huge amount of give. It feels very scrapey or something, and I hate, no, hate is a strong word. I dislike using this when bringing my natural lashes into my false lashes, because I feel like it's going to scoop the false lashes off. Like, it's really like abrasive or something. It's very strange, but this is now going into rotation. I'm getting rid of this. I'm getting rid of it. It's going, okay? Next one, I mean, obviously the concealer, it wasn't so much that I'm trying to pan it because I'm getting rid of it, but you know, longevity. I have been using that every single time I do my makeup. I mean, you don't need a huge amount of it, so you can't really see much of a difference, so don't judge me. The setting powder, the Laura Mercier, where are we on that? I have, again, been using that fairly consistently. I have stopped using it to set my eyeshadow base. I now just go straight in with an eyeshadow, and I just feel it works a bit better, particularly if I want a very vibrant look. But I had taken the tip of using setting powder on an eyelid from, I think it was Nikia Joy. So, but she likes more neutral looks than me, so I'd say that may be where I was. I'm not going to say that where I was going wrong, but it doesn't suit me as much. But yes, this, I think it's like here, but it's taking a while to go through, and I don't mind, because I do like this. It's a good setting powder. I don't know why I'm shaking it, but I am. Who knows? Eyeliners. I have been using this very, very consistently. And I've paired it a little bit, but not that much. So when we're looking at the, what do you call it? The black side, which is called 0, you can see that, I think the last time it said like, when I was on here, you could see glid or something, like glide on, glid, or maybe that was the other side. Anyways, you can see there's very, very little of it left, like there's not a lot. So I'm doing pretty well on that. I've been using that to tightline, and then I've been using Demolition mostly on the waterline, but I'm getting quite bad in the sense that because I know I'm panning it, I keep using it, and I'm now neglecting all the rest of mine. So I'm like, you're doing it too well, Teresa, more diversity. But sure, look, you can't have it every way. In terms of my pressed powder, I had already hit pan quite substantially on that anyways, and I've just been deepening that a little bit more. Don't know if you can see. So, I mean, I would say in the next 3-ish months that'll be gone. So I'm pretty happy. I have been thinking about whether or not it might be an idea to break it up and then repress it. A, because I'd probably get more use out of it. Well, not that I am getting use out of it, but it would be easier to use up. And then B, I don't know how many people know how to take a product and repress it. So I thought that could be a video. If you guys are interested, let me know. I'm happy to not destroy makeup, but you know, repurpose it. Then yes, okay, so we'll go on to highlight. Highlight has been, I put in 4 products because I'm a lunatic. And some of them I've been really, really good on, and some not so much. I'm actually wearing one of them today. I am wearing the Benefit What's Up one. And that's a more golden highlighter, but I have not used this anywhere near the amount that I should have. So this is going to be a very slow pan, like very, very slow. Ditto with the Benefit High Beam. I didn't really use this that much, but in saying that, I don't know if you can see, but there isn't a hell of a lot of it left. Like it's quite, you know, it's near the end. Like it's near the end. So I don't feel overly guilty, particularly when I look at my other 2 highlights. So I put in 2 ColourPop highlights. The first one was Fire, and I'd already hit pan, but I've kind of expanded the pan a little bit more on that. So I'm pretty happy on that. And I have hit pan on the cusp quite significantly. Like it's a good pan. Like that's a satisfying pan. We agree? Yeah, it's a satisfying pan. Now we're on to blush, which was a funny one. So again, I had like 4 products in there because I'm extra and I have problems. Posy Tint, I didn't get to use. I'm going to be honest, I didn't get to use it. This is what happens when you've like 4 things in there. That's my own fault. But do you know, I'm giving it a good go, and there isn't that much left on this. So I am going to make a very concerted effort this month to use it. It is on the makeup table. It will get used. Next one is the... I'm laughing because it's the mystery blush. I don't know what it is, who it's by, I don't know what age it is. It's quite old, but I have actually been using this quite consistently. It's the blush I have on now, and I think it is actually very, very nice. And I don't know if you can see it. Oh, it's very, very powdery, but ooh, yeah, some powder fell out. It'll be easier to pan it then, but there's a little bit of a dip in in the back there. So, whoops, blush on the table, and it's on an actual like piece of cloth. Whatever, I'll clean it later. I also put 2 Colourpop blushes, the Super Shock Cheek blushes. It's really hard for me to say Super Shock. And I put in Drop of a Hat. It is that beautiful highlighty blush. You can see there is a good dent in there. That's a proper dent. But no pan yet. So I will get there. I've just been focusing on the mystery blush. But I have hit pan on the other one, which is Prenup. And you can see there's a good bit of pan there. So I am quite happy on that. I'm feeling properly like, yes, well done, Teresa. I put 1 lip product in and I am actually wearing it right now. I haven't been very good on this because, well, essentially what has been, no, I can't say what has been happening. I am playing with all of my lipsticks. I get a bit bored with using the same thing over and over again. It's sort of like with my eyeshadows. I'm okay with having a fairly consistent base, but I'm like, no, my lips and the eyes, they must be different each time. Look, trust me, I know, it's ridiculous. One day I'll grow up. But I have been using this and it is a nice formula. I think on me it doesn't set very well and it kind of comes off a little bit patchy and a little bit odd, but that may just be me rather than the formula, who knows. But I have been making a good sort of an attempt at it. I am pushing it up. So yeah, I mean, that'll take forever to be finished with, but I am making a good effort. I completely forgot my brows. I suppose because I mean, I use brow stuff and I forgot my colour corrector. Anyways, whatever. I have it here, so it's fine. The brow. I have used this obviously every time I've used my makeup. I haven't used anything else, but I am fairly certain that someone is just coming in and like maybe replacing it at night or something, because I am seeing no dent on this. Like it's a little bit insane. So it's my MAC in the shade Spiked, I believe. So when I go and draw it up, bear in mind that I've been using it every day. Well, not every day, but most days for the last month. There's still about 3/4 of an inch. So, or maybe half an inch, I don't know. I'm not very good with measurements, which works out well for some. But yeah, it just seems to be going and going and going like an everlasting gobstopper, which is good because, I mean, it was expensive, so you do want that longevity out of your products. It was like I cursed myself the last time I was filming. I was like, and my skin is pretty okay. Like, that's nice. Past Teresa, you jinxed yourself. And I was saying, you know, this is great for when I do have skin disruptions, and I think it was the stress of moving, etc., that I got like a few spots along the chin. It wasn't anything awful, but it was like a bit irksome, and I just always end up with a little bit of like pinkness in my skin anyway. So I was using this quite a bit to kind of tone that down. And I don't know if you can see here, but you can. Yeah, you can kind of see there is a decent amount of a dent. Like, you can see some clear space in there. So I have been at that. And I do like this. I find it really, really useful to diminish the redness. And, oh, we're on our last thing now. Yes! It is the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is still, it's not full, obviously. But I have been using this every time I have done, well, not every time. There have been days I've wandered off and forgotten, because I am a fool, to use my setting spray. And when you are doing an 8 to 9 hour working day, that is tough. You're like, oh my god, please let me look like a human before I'm leaving work, because it's too sad. But I would say I've maybe another 3-4 months-ish left on this. Yeah, I mean, this is just going on and on and on. So that's essentially it. So to recap, I have panned 2 more items. Hooray. And I have fully gotten rid of these two, they're gone, they are kaput. They have been replaced where the concealer is taking the place at the moment until I decide what else I might like. And I am using the Urban Decay Troublemaker Mascara, which I don't like and I genuinely want to get rid of. And then this is on its honest to God last legs. So I wouldn't be surprised if on my next monthly check-in this, well, no, I wouldn't be, like, I would be shocked if this was still in here. I want this gone. I do not want it to darken my doorway. Hello! Cece is here. She has many thoughts about makeup, don't you, baby? Yeah, you do. I love you too. Yeah. She's like, you've been gone away all day at work. You're a horrible human being. She's a fool. No! Don't go to the camera. I'll hold her. Yes. But anyways, I am hoping that that'll be completely gone and we can move on with the rest of our lives and I can start to use different foundations because I just want that gone. One of my struggles, however, with foundations is in getting the correct shade for me. Because even though that is the lightest shade by Urban Decay, it's 0.5, it is still like a little bit orangey on me. I am super pale. I don't know if you can see on my arm like that. I'm very pale. So I don't, and it has happened, I don't want to see that streak from, oh, you haven't blended it into your skin and I can see the bit where there's the whiteness of your skin versus the orangeness of your foundation. But foundation just ends up looking a little bit orange on me. It's very annoying. But then I had a day where I went into work on Monday and I didn't bother putting on any makeup because I didn't feel very well. And then everyone was like, oh my God, you look really sick. And I was like, is it because I'm actually sick or is it because I don't have any makeup on? This is very confusing. Anyways, I have rambled. That is, like I said, the monthly check-in in terms of Team Project Pan. Let me know, are you trying to pan things? I want to be better. I really want to use the makeup that I have. I'm trying not to just lose my mind and buy everything because, I mean, my makeup collection is extensive. Again, I haven't put any eyeshadows in because I get bored very easily with eyes. It was a struggle even putting in one lipstick because I'm a child apparently. But yes, let me know, how are you getting on? Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all of that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Cece, you want to say bye? Bye.